EA Sports coverage of the match. Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They'll begin with 1st and 10.
Ready? Dragon 60. Let's go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And the ball out of the reach of the receiver. Falls incomplete. They'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That ball incomplete. Got the hands in there to break it up. Could have been a big gainer. Instead, it sets up a 3rd down.
And 10 yards to go.
Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. He's got it! And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be 1st and goal.
And the Texans,
Here we go. Ready?
Off the play fake. He bought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway. 1st down was not very good. Here's 2nd and goal. He's got his big tight end, Dalton Schultz. Touchdown, Houston. That's his 8th touchdown of the season. Texans offense ready to take over for their 2nd possession. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10.
Bronco 80. With 18. Pioneer.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Now a deep ball here for Collins. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. The lead sits at 4. So they'll try to add on to that. This drive begins with 1st and 10.
Here we go, Shaq.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's going to try it here again. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 80 yards. Touchdown. Texans offense and their quarterback headed out for their next possession. And he has done everything you could ask of him coming into this one. Spread it around, hasn't taken many chances, and potentially on his way to a big game throwing the football. They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Aleem McNeil in there for the sack. Loss of 10 yards to start this drive. Open man, downfield, it's Nico Collins. And they're going to move the ball all the way up to the 45-yard line.
And the Texans, first down.
To the air now on 1st and 10. Now a deep ball here for Collins.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
He's going to dial up another deep ball. That's It's going to be incomplete. They took a shot. The Texans offense looking to get back to work as we begin this third quarter. The advantage is 8. We'll see if they can make this a 2-score game on this drive. First down and 10. He'll look to throw. Again, working deep downfield. That is brought in. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20.
Well, he had such a great first half throwing the football. There's no reason to think, Mike, coming out here for the start of the third, that anything's going to change. He's picked up right where he left off, and the numbers are indicative of just how well he's played.
First down throw there is incomplete. They'll try again here. Second and 10.
He was covered by Brian Branch.
Now they'll set up to throw. This one batted away. Good coverage there. It's incomplete. After back-to-back incompletions, they now face third down and 10. He'll drop to throw. That one, take it in. Take down. Touchdown, Texans. Texans offense back onto the field for their next possession. They are backed up about as far as you can be, operating from their own 2-yard line.
18 rep. Here we go, sack, go.
From his own end zone, he'll set up to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. Inside the 30. And what an effort after the catch. He goes all the way. 97 yards. Touchdown. The Texans offense make their way out to take over once more. They've definitely outplayed their opponents to this point in the third quarter. They might be looking to grind out some first downs and chew up some valuable time on the clock. He's going to look downfield once again. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, but it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Back to the air again on second and 10. He's going to try it here again. That's caught. And he will take this one in. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field, and they're nearly home with a 16th straight victory without a loss, closing in on NFL history here in the next to last week of this regular season. And not the greatest of results here. This is going to hit in the field of play and continue. Texans offense ready to take over once more. And you've got to imagine the celebration is already well underway. Smiles on that sideline, still a little time, but 17-0 almost seems a certainty now. And he couldn't get that one to check up. It'll keep. The Texans offense starting to trot out for this next possession. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get back on offense for first and 10.
Ready?
To the end zone, but it is incomplete. Second and 10.
Coverage by Terry Arnold.
And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Houston. Texans offense and their quarterback ready to go once more. And this defense might be about ready to wave the white flag. Nothing they have tried to throw at him has been successful. He just processes things so quickly, making the right read seemingly every time. And he didn't get the... So it's a win here for the Texans. They move to 16-0 on the year. They have a chance next.
Come on, set! 60 Bison, set, let go! Down! Ready? Let's go! Ready? Let's go now! Ready?
Welcome, football fans, to the birthplace. Come out throwing. He's going deep. Caught at the 20-yard line. And he has this down to the 14-yard line. So what began at their own 20, Brock, all of a sudden is inside the other 20. It's 1st and 10. Cut near the goal line. And he stopped as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
That's another Texans.
Here we go.
Goal to go. It's a pass play. And this is going to be a Houston touchdown. The Texans don't need long to take a 6-0 lead. Tank Dell the touchdown. The Texans and their quarterback ready to take over once again. And they take the field exactly where they want it to be, Brock. Up a touchdown early and with the home crowd a little quieter than normal.
I'm not going to lie to you, Kate. I think most quarterbacks, competitors love playing on the road when they do just this. Just quiet them. by turning them against their own team.
They connect on the deep shot. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans pull out in front further, 13-zip. Nico comes. Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And while one sideline has 0 points, this offense, well, they have had 0 issues so far getting into that end zone.
They are rolling right now, Kate, and unless there's a speed bump on the immediate horizon, things are at risk of getting out of hand.
He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take a 20-zip lead. Nico. Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And we're all hoping his hot start can continue. He's been putting up some numbers early in this contest.
Yep. 70 range. 70 range. Here we go.
They'll throw to begin this drive. He's trying to go deep again. And they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw, swatted away by the defense. To the incompletion, 2nd and 10, still from the 30. Now he'll throw off the play fake. He's going to try another deep one here. And he's got it. It's in close. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans stretch their lead to a 3-score advantage. Texans ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And he sure has put on that chef's hat to dice up their defense early in this one. Quite the appetizer that he's prepared to what could be a great overall performance.
19.
First down, play action. He's loaded another one up. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on first down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, 2nd and 10 from the 22. Now they're going to throw out of the gun. He's looking deep once again. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. No connection on the last play. Now it's 3rd down. Third and long. They're going to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Wide open down the field, and he has it. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans throw their lead off the turnover. The Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They're getting close to a minute to play, Brock, and they're going to need that time with a long field ahead. Back to throw on 1st and 10. He's going to try another deep one here. Brought in inside the 20. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans boat racing them to the halftime locker room. Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And unsurprisingly, Brock, a great day on the scoreboard so far for him. Has him with the advantage as we move through this 3rd quarter.
Here we go, set. 19 Cardinal.
Airing it out to start this drive. He's loaded another one up. He's got it deep downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Nico. Texans ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. Well, Brock, it only took them one play to reach the end zone last drive. They might have to work a little bit harder this time out. They'll go play action on 1st down. He's looking deep once again. Big gain downfield. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans trying to end this before the final quarter. Nico calling. Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And he'll be happy to keep letting it fly as much as he has all game. Look at these numbers. They show just how effective he's been in captaining this offense. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Again, he connects with Collins. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lengthen the lead at the end of the third. Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. With touchdowns on their last 2 drives, Brock, they're playing some of their best offense here. Could they try for 3 in a row despite the lead? Let's find out.
Let's go. 60 Bison, 60 Bisons.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. He's going to try another deep one here. He's got it inside the 10. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans throwing 6 more on the blowout. Texans ready for their next series. Led out on offense by their quarterback. And like we've seen from him before, Brock, he got a good game going early through the air and kept the pressure up from then on. He's still taking it to him now as we work through this second half.
Bronco 80. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers.
Pass play on 1st and 10. He's loaded another one up. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down. So play number 1 almost ended this drive. Let's see what play number 2 has in store. Throwing again on 2nd. He's looking deep once again. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Defense with an excellent opportunity at a stop here on 3rd down. 3rd and long for him here. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long. Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. They didn't add to their lead last time out, so they punted it away, but still ahead and able to add to it here.
60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Let's go now.
They're going to throw here to begin the drive. Got a lot behind this one. Downfield it goes. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
I try to remind you a time or two, Kate, that you always got to start your read from the secondary forward. You got to see what the safeties are doing. If you're going to throw a ball in the middle third, deep downfield like that, you have to have tremendous awareness of where those safeties were, and the QB just nailed it.
Now it's Kaimi Fairbairn on to try it for the Texans. It's a 38-yarder from the left hash. Up and good from Fairbairn. And the lead continues to grow. The Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They're looking to just hang on to the ball through the finish. Defense has all of its timeouts, but with this game out of reach, a good chance they just let it run.
Set up. Viking 18.
Here's a design run. It's only 2nd down, but the punt team is on the field. Here comes their offense to begin this series. So the Texans come away with the road win. Well, Brock, the playoffs didn't materialize for them this year, but at least they were able to rally together.
We are just about 10 miles south of Dallas. D'Amico Ryan's there, the Texans' former linebacker, their current head coach. His guy's going to take over here once more. They'll search for the first points of this game as they begin the drive on 1st and 10. Right to the air from the 30 on the first play. He's going to air one out right away. That is hard. And he's going to take this one all the way. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Texans offense ready to get going with their second possession. All even here in this opening quarter. And the drive will begin with first down. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. He'll bring up second down. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long.
Here we go. Go.
He'll look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. He's got it. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 76 yards. Touchdown. Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. They've been able to move the ball with relative ease. Their first couple of possessions, both ending in touchdowns, but still they find themselves tied as they start with the ball again here on first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Again, working deep downfield. That one pinballs around, but it is incomplete.
Next cross there defensively.
Back to the air once more on second down. He's going to look downfield once again. And he will take this one in. 70 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Houston's offense getting set to get back to work. They lead by a touchdown as this drive begins with 1st and 10.
Got it. Ready? 70 ready.
Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He's going to try it here again. Very quick throw there, but not on the same page with his target. That's incomplete.
Nick Cross there defensively.
Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. He's going to dial up another deep ball. And he's got another one. Nico Collins. Touchdown, Texans. This is quick. Texans offense ready to come back out for this next possession. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10.
19 tight. Let's go now.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. Again, working deep downfield. And he's going to take this one all the way. 80 yards. Touchdown, Houston. Texans offense ready for their first possession of this second half. Going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. Back to throw. He's going to look downfield once again. And that is incomplete. Nico Collins was the intended receiver there. And it'll bring up second down. He'll drop to throw. He's going to try it here again. That's caught. And they are not going to catch up to him. He will score. 70 yards. Touchdown. The Texans offense ready to see what they can do with this next possession. They built a nice lead for themselves here. They'll try to add to that, beginning with first down.
18, run, go!
Now they'll set up to throw. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That is brought in. And he is short of the goal line, but they are in business at the 1-yard line.
Gain of 69 yards.
They'll throw out of the gun. Good blocking, and he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Great. Houston offense going to make their way back onto the field. Well, the goal here is to run some time off the clock. The game is well in hand as they get it back on offense for 1st and 10.
18 Cardinal, Mustang 19. Here we go, go!
They'll look to throw. Now a deep ball here for Collins. There's that man again. Another catch. And he cannot be stopped. He's into the end zone. Texans offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. And a few kneel downs should do it here. Defensively, they do still have those 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point.
Dragon 60. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on 1st down. Again, working deep downfield. And they cannot contain him at all. He's into the end zone yet again. Nico Collins. Oh, it's a win here for the Texans. They are moving on as the #1 seed. The victory means they locked down another home date next weekend.
It's the NFL. They're going to throw now, following the turnover. He put everything he's got behind it. And this is going to end up incomplete. He really aired it out there on 1st down, but just couldn't make the connection. After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. Back to throw now. And down he goes. The Chiefs got to him. And that pushes him back. 3rd down coming up.
An 11-yard loss on the play. Brings up 3rd down.
Here he goes. 3rd and long. Trying for the deep ball. Has a left side block, but the throw carried him too close to that edge. coverage. They're going to say brought it in out of bounds. And that's going to bring up fourth down. The Texans and their quarterback ready to take over once again. Still in search of their first points as we work our way through the middle of this game. The score 7-0.
Set. Tiger, 19.
Throwing from the gun. He's trying to go deep again. Big gain downfield. He goes the distance. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans start to fight back with their first points of this game. Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And they should be well rested. They were only out there for one play last drive, and they found the end zone. Airing it out to start this drive. He's going to try another deep one here. They connect on the deep shot. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans take the lead on the first play of the drive. Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And we're a shade away from 50 seconds to go in the second. And it is enough time to put something together. To the air now on 1st and 10. He's loaded another one up. He's got it inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow their lead just before halftime. Tank Dell. Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. They've certainly had no issues scoring, but their opponents have been right there with them, so they can really use some more points on this drive. Now throw to start the drive. He's looking deep once again. Lays out for this one. Oh, what a catch! It's a huge pickup on the play, and that will set up 1st and goal. Working inside the red zone. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans grow the lead coming out of halftime. Texans ready for their next series, led out on offense by their quarterback. And after the impressive drive we just witnessed, you gotta imagine that they are hoping to respond with something similar.
Yeah, and I don't love to use the word can't, right? But this can't be a 3-and-out for this offense right here. They got to give their defense a chance to catch your breath and turn some of the momentum in the building.
And he's got it. It's in close. And he will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with 1st and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone. On the red zone now. He isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Trying to work quickly now.
8 yards on the loss brings up 2nd and goal at the 9-yard line.
Running with Mixon out of the gun. And he'll get this across. Touchdown, Houston. The Texans lead by 14. It's a Joe Mixon touchdown. Texans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And after that touchdown, cut their lead back to 1 score, Brock. A response in order as they take over. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. And this one is launched downfield. And the downfield call is going to go unanswered. Defender saw to that. That incompletion means it's 2nd down.
Incomplete.
Back to throw. He's trying to go deep again. Really pushing the envelope on 2nd down, but the deep shot doesn't work. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down.
There we go. Sack, go.
3rd and long for him here. He's going to try another deep one here. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing fourth down.
Darnell Savage on the coverage.
Texans headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. Their lead cut down inside a field goal, so points imperative here to get some breathing room. They'll throw to begin this drive. Connecting on the slant. And he's going to be brought down here at the 42. So a timeout comes in. It looks like the defense using its first stops this game as we get close to our 2-minute warning. He's throwing deep to the left side. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Noel Williams on the coverage.
Now looking to throw. Couldn't connect across the middle. It's an incomplete pass.
That's a throw at this level. With so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. That'd be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
This connects with Schultz. And he's stopped as he gets this one down to the 27-yard line. Now before we reach the 2-minute warning, we've got a timeout. That's the second one used by the defense in this half. Sticking to the air here. This is thrown towards a defender instead, and he's the one who makes a play on the football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down. We'll try something else from the 27 this time. 2nd and 10. They are throwing it again. Cut near the goal line. And they take him out of bounds, which means his offense setting up for 1st and goal. This will be the last play before our 2-minute warning. From the red zone on first. Almost had 6, but can't find him in the end zone. Incomplete. So the incompletion on first. Here is 2nd and goal.
Let's go. Let's go.
They're going to pass it here. And they got there in time. He's taken down. So quickly the defense burns a timeout here. 1:57 remaining in the game.
Sets up 3rd down and goal.
Back to throw. It's in or no, they dropped another one. Picks dropped on back-to-back plays, Brock. It does force a 4th down.
4th down.
Win for the Texans. They are Super Bowl bound, Brock. We now know who's going to be representing the AFC in the battle for the Lombardi.
Yeah, you never set out with the goal to be good. You set out to be great. You don't set out to just be a playoff team. You set out to be one of the 2 teams playing on that special stage of the Super Bowl. And with this win, now they...
Thousands have taken an NFL field since the league's beginnings.
And now out comes Houston.
Buffalo 18. Let's go now. 860 Bison.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with a first touchdown of this Super Bowl and a long one. So now we get set to see Houston for their second drive of the ball game. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw this.
And got his man complete. A huge play there for Houston. 44 yards. So from Seahawk territory now, it's 1st and 10 at the 36. And incomplete on the deep ball.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
And this one is no good. He missed it. Well, comes a Houston offense as they get set to take over here. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll try and start this drive in the air. They'll let this go deep for Collins. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, his quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He had the touchdown pass on the last drive, his second of this first half, as he'll try again on 1st down here.
Here we go, 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles.
Now back to throw. And the Seahawk defense gets to him and they bring him down. Well, they're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21. Oh, he'll want that one back. Incomplete. He doesn't drop too many in that department. 3rd down. They'll drop to throw. He'll let this go deep for Collins. That's caught inside the 20. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with his 3rd touchdown. Quarterback leading this offense back out. He had the long touchdown pass on the last drive, his 3rd of this first half, as his guys take over with a 1st down. On is the punter Townsend as he gets this one away. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. We get a peek at the captain of this offense heading back out there. And how about the start so far, Charles? 3 first-half touchdown passes.
And that's how you generate excitement on a team. Keep your offense moving at a really high level. And it's also how you establish leadership by playing that well. 3 times.
The Texans offense now readying for their first possession of the second half. And what is this? They're lining up here to punt on 1st down. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here.
And that's
Houston set to take over. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. They'll let this go deep for Collins. That's caught at the 25. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins with a record 4th Super Bowl touchdown. Football going back over now to the Houston Texans. And, Charles, the name of the game last time, efficiency. Their very first snap, they connected for a quick touchdown.
They get more value than just the points from that series as well. Only needing one play, it keeps the entire offense rested up.
He'll let this go deep for Collins. And that's caught inside the 30. And he'll take this one in for a Texans touchdown. Nico Collins, 97. And now out comes Houston. And they have been the better of the two sides to this point with a 2-score lead, fourth quarter of this Super Bowl, and the Lombardi Trophy within reach as they start this drive 1st and 10. And the punt team on now as this one's sent away. And the fair catch is made. Texans offense now, they get set to head back onto the field. And the tension ratcheting up all around. A one-score game, fourth quarter of the Super Bowl. This is what you folks came for. Every play with the potential to win or lose a title as they look to drain some time off this clock. Taking a shot for Dell here. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in. Touchdown, Houston. Take Dell, 70 yards. Coming out as the Texans offense as they get set to take over here. And 3 timeouts remaining here defensively, but really not much reason to use them at this point as this one is all but over.
If they use the timeouts here, it's strictly for show. We got a plane to catch.
Well, partner, under the lights in primetime, this offense, they gave the nation quite a show, putting up that many points to come away with what will certainly be a memorable win for them.
And, Brandon, I think it's as simple as this. Some players, some teams, they're just meant for the big stage. And when they get a chance to play in this type of atmosphere where all eyes are on them and all the lights are shining brightly, they show up and they show out.
What a moment. Commissioner Goodell making the presentation of the Lombardi Trophy to the Houston Texans, champions of Super Bowl 61. So that wraps things up for another incredible season of the NFL on EA Sports. So for my partner Charles Davis, for Mike and Greg, Kate and Brock, and our entire crew of hundreds, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Good night from Southern California.